All right, so you've made an angel food cake, but now you need to decide what to put on it. So, unless you grew up with me, I guarantee you've never had this type of frosting, and it is the best thing to put on top of angel food cake. Let me show you its ingredients: mince, marshmallow cream, and extra creamy Cool Whip. Now, this is not my idea. I have to give full credit to my uncles Chris and Jack. They're the ones who came up with this delicious concoction. Most people are used to putting, say, strawberries and cream or just Cool Whip or something like that on an angel food cake. But I guarantee you, when you've tried this mixture of ingredients, it is so cool, so light, so refreshing. You'll be totally surprised. You'll love it. So the first step in making this is taking your mince, hard mince like Starlight mince, and putting them in your food processor and chopping them up. How many do you ask? There's no set number. If you like things really minty, then do more. If you like it less minty, do less. But it will turn the frosting a nice pink color, which is another added benefit. Now, there are a lot of ways to do this, and you could probably even use candy cane and be totally satisfied with the results as well. When you blend up the mince, you want them not to be fine powder, nor do you want it to be chunks. You want something in between. You want kind of a gradation in the texture. You want some powder and a few small chunks, maybe the size of, like, say, the sprinkles you'd put on a cupcake. Now, I just totally eyeball the amount because I have years of experience doing this, and I learned from the people who made the recipe. But I like the peppermint flavor. I think it's a great juxtaposition with how angel food cake tastes. So I would probably add 50% to this mixture currently. If you're into hard numbers, this is 2 dozen Starlight mints. If you don't have a food processor, another way to do this is to set them out on like a wooden cutting board and hit them with a hammer or a meat tenderizing mallet. Just be careful, things will kind of get messy, but it's the manual way to do it. So I really like this texture and amount. It's going to work out good. I've got a good mixture of a very fine powder and then some chunks. So what we've got now are the other 2 ingredients, and this is how you combine all these elements together. In the Cool Whip, you're going to remove from the tub a portion equal to how much marshmallow cream you want to put in. I normally like to do 2 scoops with a tablespoon, but again, it's up to you. The more marshmallow cream you use, the thicker the consistency will be. Now, this part can drive people in your house crazy, so I like to set the Cool Whip aside rather than just waste it. So I will take out 1, 2 heaping spoons like that for sure, but today I've decided I want to make mine a little thicker, so I might take out 3 spoons to do this. And you can see that's maybe a quarter total of the tub. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my powdered, diced, whatever, peppermint to the Cool Whip mixture. And you can see as that builds up how you get that nice pink color. And again, that variety of consistency between the powder and the chunky parts. So I've got all of the peppermint candies in there now. Now I'm going to add the marshmallow cream. Because you'll be mixing it in the Cool Whip bowl, be careful. You really don't want to mound this up too much. You want to be able to mix it in the bowl. All right, so you can see now that I've added the 3 big spoonfuls of marshmallow cream. And the trick now is to just work this all together and get it all evenly distributed and stirred together. You can see that incorporating the marshmallow fluff into the Cool Whip really changes the consistency, and it's going to make it a super nice frosting when you go to spread it. Like anything, as you're preparing it, don't be afraid to taste it, modify it. Because of the nature of the ingredients, it's totally easy to add or subtract as you go and you go through the process and you make this. If you want a little more, a little less of anything, the timing of it isn't super critical. All right, I've fully mixed and incorporated these ingredients together. I don't know if you can see it with the white balance I have, but even after just 1 minute, it's starting to get a nice pink tinge to it. As far as serving amount, I think that 1 tub equals 1 angel food cake. But this is new to you most likely, so start out a little low, but I have a feeling you're going to be like me and you're going to completely cover the cake with it. So 1 tub should equal enough frosting for 1 angel food cake. Once you've incorporated everything, go ahead and put the lid back on and put it in the refrigerator, not the freezer, the refrigerator. And then when your angel food cake is done drying, or not drying, when it's in its pan and it's ready to come out, this frosting will be ready in the same amount of time. So about 1.5 hours and you'll be great. So why do I love this for angel food cake? 1, it's family history. It really reminds me of the time and place that I grew up, and something I think totally unique to our family. Also, you get the kind of chewy, marshmallowy flavor and texture of the marshmallow cream. It just adds a certain thickness compared to the smooth kind of creaminess of the whipped topping. And then you got this very light flavor with the mint, but then you have some crunchiness from the candies in the frosting mixture as well. And you couple that putting on an angel food cake, which is really nice and light and fluffy, and it just blends together so well. I totally recommend you try it, and go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think.